Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Mathematic Girl Swati 3226. So in this particular video, I'm going to cover, like class 8, a lot of topics together, and that is why it is, of course, as you can see in the topic itself, it's the sample question paper. Okay, so it's the sample question paper. So for CBSE class 8 students, of course, the topic will be mixed. A lot of questions will be there. So in this video, this is like a practice video. I'm going to make you practice some questions. So yes, let's get started with the video. And the first question um, for the multiple choice questions, as you can see, I'm going to cover section A part first. In section A, we have multiple choice questions. So the first question is, we have to find out the area of a square. We need to find out the area of square. I'm just writing the question in short. So find the area of a square when perimeter is given. Okay. So perimeter is given 12 centimeter and we need to choose the correct option. Of course, here, because I'm not showing you direct the questions, so I'll be just solving it and I'll be giving you the correct answer. Okay. So I'll not be providing 4 options just to make this video not very longer. Okay. So we all know what is perimeter of a square. Perimeter of a square formula is 4 times side, right? So perimeter of a square using the formula is 4 times side. Now perimeter is already given 12 centimeters, so I can write down here 12 centimeter and this is 4 times side. I'll find out the value of side here, right? So here 4 is getting multiplied. There is one rule. If something is getting multiplied and if you shift it to the other side, it will get divided. So it will become 12 divided by 4 and this side as it is. So I'll get the value of side, that is 12 divided by 4, that is nothing but 3 centimeter, of course. So with the help of perimeter of a square formula, I have found the value of side. Now I have to find the area of a square, right? So area of a square, we all know the formula. Area of a square is side into side, right? In a square, all the sides are equal. And to find out the area, the formula is side times side. So side we have 3. So 3 times again side. So 3, 9. Unit is square centimeter. Okay, remember area unit is square units. All right, so now we can go to the next question. So the very first question was only based on, the basics of geometry. So now we can go to the next question. We have to find out the value of minus and then mod minus 2 by 3, right? So let me tell you here one thing about the mod. There is one property of a mod, and that is if you want to take out any value outside the mod, it will always come out positive. Okay, mod or the absolute value. We also call it as an absolute value. So of course, this minus sign as it is, but this, if you take out outside the mod sign, it will become just the positive 2 by 3. And minus 2 by 3, like minus was already there. So that is why this minus is here. So that is why the answer is minus 2 by 3. You can write down the reason, since modulus of minus a is a only. All right, so this was the second question. Now we can go to the third question. So the third question, we need to find out the value of, I'll change the color. So we need to find out the value of 1 by 2 raised to minus 2 and then raised to 0, right? So this is a very simple question. Here we are going to use one property of exponent. I'll also tell you that which property of exponent I'm going to use here. And the property is, if we have a raised to m raised to n. So this is actually a raised to m times n, right? So I can write down this as half raised to minus 2 times 0. We know that any number multiplied by 0 is 0 only. So this will become 0. There is another property of exponent, or you can say law of exponent, that is law of zero exponent. A raised to, not just a, but any number raised to 0 is always 1. So this is also going to be half raised to 0. So it is 1 only. This is the answer. I hope you are understanding the All right, so now we can go to the next question, and that will be the fourth question. So in the fourth question, we need to simplify 222 whole square minus 111 whole square. So remember here, don't multiply 222 with 222 and then 111 with 111 and then subtract. No, don't do that. We have a formula for this, and that is a square minus b square, right? This is into that form. So we can use the formula a minus b times a plus b. Of course, a here is 222, so it will become 222 minus 111 times 222 plus 111. 222 minus 111 is going to be 111 only, times 222 plus 111 is going to be 333. And if you multiply these two, you will be getting 36963. This is the answer. All right, so this is the fourth one. Now we can move to the fifth question. Okay, so in the fifth question, we have to find out the volume of a cube. Okay, so in the fifth question, we need to find out the volume of a cube if the side is given 3 centimeter. What do we have to find? We have to find the volume of a cube. So this is again very simple. We just need to use the formula here, that volume of a cube is a cube, okay, or we can say side cube. What is the meaning of side cube here? That side is getting multiplied 3 times. So that means 3 cube, right? So 3 times 3 times 3, that is going to be just 27 centimeter cube. Okay, this is the answer. This was a very simple and a very straightforward question. And now we can go to the next question. So in the next question, it says, what is the probability of a definite event? So remember one thing, that the probability of, first of all, the probability always lies between 0 to 1. But the probability, okay, but the probability of a definite event, definite meaning something that is absolutely going to happen, right? That is for sure, we can say, or we can say that is a sure event. So the probability of a definite event is always going to be 1. Okay, always going to be 1 only. All right, so now we can go to the next question. So we need to find out the volume of a cylinder. Next question, we need to find out the volume of a cylinder in which the radius is given 14 centimeter. So we have to use here the volume of a cylinder formula. We know that the volume of a cylinder, this is what we need to find out. Okay, volume of a cylinder. So volume of a cylinder formula is pi r square h. Okay, so here you can take pi as any value, either 22 upon 7 or 3.14. Here I'll take 22 upon 7. Remember, if the value of pi is not mentioned, then you can use any value of pi of your choice. Otherwise, if the value is mentioned, make sure you are using that value. The 22 by 7, okay, h is also given, and h is given 7 centimeter. Okay, so 22 upon 7 times r square, that means 14 times 14, and times height is 7 centimeters. So 7. Now, of course, if you simplify this, 7 will get cancelled. This will become 22 times 14 times 14 is going to be 196. And you can multiply this because you know multiplication. So whatever answer you'll get here, that is going to be like that, of course, centimeter cube. Okay, because volume unit is cubic units. Okay, or you can say, yeah, cubic units only. Or if you can write, if you want, you can also write down unit cube. All right, now we can go to the next question. So in the next question, we need to find out the value of, I'll write down the question. Yes, so we need to find out the value of 0.2x plus 0.3y whole square. So here we will solve this using a very famous identity, and that is a plus b whole square. We all know that a plus b whole square is a square plus b square plus 2ab. So using this formula, it will become 0.2x whole square plus 0.3y whole square plus 2ab. So 2 times 0.2x times 0.3y. Now, all right, so this will become 0.2x whole square. So 0.2x whole square, that means 0.2 is also getting multiplied twice. So that means 0. Times 0.2. So let me tell you what is 0.2 times 0.2. You simply do one thing, you multiply 2 times 2, that is 4, and then count the number of digits after decimal. So 1 and then 1, 2. So count from here 1, 2 and give a decimal. Now here you have to put a 0 and here also you can put a 0. So the answer is 0.04x squared. Using the same method, this will become 0.09y squared. And this will become here 2 times 0.2 times 0.3 will become 0.06. Same method, x times y will become xy. And now this will become 0.04x square plus 0.09y square plus, here if I multiply this will become 0.12xy. And this is the answer. All right, I can go to the next question now. And the next question, very simple question. We simply need to find out the value of x, okay? So we have x plus 3 by 5 equals 19 by 5. And we have to find here the value of x. So x will become 19 by 5, okay? And I am shifting this plus 3 by 5 to the other side. So this will become minus 3 by 5. So if you take here LCM, it will become 5 and then this will become 19 minus 3. So the value of x is going to be 19 minus 3, that is 16, and 16 by 5. That's the answer. So now we can go to the next question. In the next question, we have to find the area of a rhombus. And we have the diagonals given, the length of the diagonals given. So the first diagonal length is given 8 centimeter, which I'm denoting as D1. And the second length, like the length of diagonal is given 6 centimeter. We have to find here the area of rhombus. So simply you have to use the formula of area of rhombus. Area of rhombus has a formula half times product of the diagonals. That means D1 times D2. Now this will become half times diagonal 1 is 8 and diagonal 2 is 6. So of course, if you simplify this, it will become half times 8 times 6. So this will become 4 here and this will become 4 times 6 is 24. 24 square centimeter because it is area. And that is it. So we are done with this one. Now we can go to the next question. So next we need to multiply this. We need to multiply 2 upon 3 xy squared by 2yz. We need to multiply this by this. Okay, so it's very simple. You have to write down the first term as it is and then multiply it by 2yz. Here the best you can do is you can just write down everything separately. So 2 by 3 times x times y square times 2 times y times z. Of course, this 2 by 3 times 2 will become 4 by 3. I'm using the property or the law of exponent, this x. First of all, this x will be as it is only, and this y square times y will become y raised to 2 plus 1. Why? Because there is a law in the exponent, and that is called law of product. That is, if we have the same base and they are getting multiplied, their power will get added. Same thing here, y square times y, there is no power, that means 1 only. So y I have written and I have added the power. So 2 plus 1 is 3 and then z as it is. So this will become 4 by 3 x y cube z. This is the answer. All right, now we can go to the next question. So in the next question, we need to convert 3 by 4 into percentage. Okay, we have a fraction given and we need to convert this into percentage. It's very simple. To convert any fraction into percentage, you simply have to multiply by 100. So, of course, this will become 4 times 2500 and 25 times 375. 75%, and that is the answer. Now we can go to the next question. In the next question, we need to add, like 3 expressions. I can say 1 plus x plus y. We need to add this with minus 2x plus 3y. And I need to add this with 2y minus x plus 1. So, of course, this will become 1 plus x plus y plus, I can write on 3y first, and then I can write on minus 2x, and then plus 2y minus x plus 1. So, if I just look at the x terms, this is x, this is minus 2x, and then minus x, right? So, simply first I can say that x and minus x will get cancelled, right? So, I just have minus 2x. Now talking about y plus 3y, 4y, 4y plus 2y, 6y, so plus 6y. And this will become 1 plus 1, 2. So this is the answer. Very simple. Now we can go to the next question. So in the next question, this question is based on exponent, laws of exponent, I can say. So you need to simplify 3 raised to minus 2 times 3 raised to minus 3. So here again, I'm going to use the same law, that is a raised to m times a raised to n will be a raised to m plus n. So using this law, this will become 3 raised to minus 2 plus minus 3, right? So this will become 3 raised to minus 2, plus into minus is minus 3, and this will become 3 raised to minus 5. Because minus 2 minus 3 is minus 5, because we have the same sign, and if we have the same sign, it gets added, okay? And what is the sign to our final answer? The sign to our final answer is, just check the question and just check what is the sign before the bigger number. So out of 2 and 3, of course, 3 is the bigger number, and the sign before bigger number is minus. That is why here minus sign has come. And that is the answer. Okay, now we have the last question. And the last question is, we need to find out the square of 22. That means we need to find out this without doing the actual multiplication. So it's very simple. I'm just going to solve this 22 square by using an identity. For that, I'll do the expanded form. 22 I can write down as 20 plus 2 whole square. What is the meaning of, like multiply this or solve this without using the actual multiplication? It simply means you can't multiply 22 with 22 like this and you solve it. No, this is something that you don't have to use. Now here, of course, you can see that this is into the formula of a plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square will become a square plus b square plus 2ab. Using this formula, this will become 20 square plus 2 square plus 2 times a times b. That means 2 times 20 times 2. This will become 400. This will become 4, and this will become 2 times 2, 4, 4 times 2, 8, and 80. So if I add this, this will become 484. That is it. So this is like section A MCQ questions I have basically covered in this particular video. I'll be making another part of the same video where I'll be covering, like very short answer type questions, answer type questions, and long answer type questions as well. I hope this video was useful and you understood all the questions. I'll be meeting you super soon in my next video. Till then, thank you so much for watching, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel and keep supporting me. Thank you so much.